I knew I was getting into a really dangerous spot. And this is important to address, because what I did was I actually gave the devil a foothold. And a month later, I'm sitting in my house, and just some context, I'm not looking for spiritual warfare. I'm good. I was on my couch on the most boring day possible watching Jeopardy. And
sounds like a slamming day.
I know.
Yeah.
And in that moment, in that moment, I saw a dark spirit amass in broad daylight in my own house.
It's pretty gnarly.
And the best way I can describe it is, when that happened, I thought I died.
Really?
Like, oh yeah, it was a spirit of death. I thought, when I saw it, I just thought I saw something dark out there. I thought I was blacking out. I didn't realize it was a spirit. I thought I was blacking out. And so I have this massive panic attack. My heart's racing. I can't breathe. I've never had one of these things in my life. And what it really was like a reenactment of Psalm 18. And the cords of death entangled around me, and the snares of death confronted me. And it was like a true reenactment. I felt like I was in a wrestling match with death.
Wow.
And what's interesting is, here's what we know. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Mm-hmm. It was literally the shadow of death. And what did I do? Massive fear attack. Mm-hmm. And so fasting forward, this begins 6 years in my life of severe panic attacks. There was more than that. There's terribly strange experiences of choking and like not being able to breathe or stand. Like, functioning was incredibly difficult. And it became so bad. Like, I didn't want to leave my house. I didn't want to speak. I didn't want to do work. I didn't want to do anything. I could barely sit in a 2-person meeting without thinking, if I don't get out of this room right now, I'm going to literally die.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Yeah.
And so, when you spend so many days feeling like you're dying, it wears on you. I remember crying out to God, and I said, you had a chance to kill me back at the accident. Why didn't you do me a favor?
Wow.
And I want to point out, I want to really call it out, because what is a panic attack it is a death simulation. I want us to really consider that. We're in no danger. The sky is not falling. It's a perfectly sunshiny day. And then a panic attack hits you. And my panic attacks were so bad, I wanted to jump out of moving cars.
Wow. So I mean, it was like legit, like the spirit of death, hardcore.
Like a truly psychotic. Like, should it be heavily medicated, should be in psychiatric units. Like, and I'm a chill person, so none of this, it just doesn't, it doesn't match. And so I want people to realize what panic attacks are. They're a death simulator. They literally make you experience death, even though you're not dying. You can't breathe, you can't think, you can't speak, like your heart's racing and skipping over itself. Like, and the worst part is, like, this adrenaline is shooting through you like surges of it literally feels like liquid death going. It's ridiculous. And so people literally, when they have their first panic attack, they usually go to the ER thinking they're having a heart attack.
Yeah. Yep. I totally did. Yeah.
So it's serious. It's serious. Okay. Yep. This is it's in the mind, but it's totally taking over lives.
Well, and in those moments, there's a part of me that was even like, this isn't real. This isn't real. But it was like, everything in me was like, be quiet, red alert. This is real. Be quiet. So it's like telling somebody, don't, it's fine. You don't need to panic. It's okay when they're having a panic attack. Literally does nothing.
And it's the reason it makes me so, it's so diabolically evil, because God whatever was the trauma, God obviously delivered you.
Yeah, come on.
But what a panic attack is a demonic assignment to cause you to relive trauma every day long after the trauma's actually passed.